Welcome back to the Taste Buds Podcast. As always, it's Drew, aka Big Red Belly.
Ben, aka Sauce.
And Kenneth, also known as Infinite K.
We have a
You
great
got
episode
you
here
got
for
you got it.
you,
I forgot. I
and
instinctually started doing it.
this is our last pod before the NFL season starts. So
Which
we're
is
pretty excited. We're gonna
today.
go. Yep. Um, and we're gonna go over our award ballots before the season starts. We're gonna go over some NBA news about, especially Kawhi Leonard. We're gonna go over some MLB news like Labor Valdez crossing up the his catcher, and then we're going to talk about some golf, about Tommy Fleetwood, talk about some taste, talk about some fantasy football drafts, talk about some poker, and we have a couple unplugged segments to wrap things up. But I think first and foremost, we need to talk about the NFL. And before we talk about the actual NFL, I do, Andrew, want to tell you the story that Kenneth and I just went over before you joined the Discord.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm very ready,
So
yes.
I was on X, and it was like, which wide receiver are you picking in a redraft? And it was Xavier Worthy, Cortland Sutton, Emeka Ibuka, and Ricky Pearsall. I said Ibuka. Kenneth said Cortland Sutton. Who do you say?
Say the names one more time.
Worthy, Pearsall, Ibuka, Sutton.
I mean, we haven't even seen Igbuka. Worthy's cool. I might have Sutton one. Is that crazy?
No.
No.
Okay. That's who
And
I'd probably go.
And then so then I looked
And
at the comments, and one guy said I'd take Pickens over all of those guys. And I was like, Kenneth, who would you rather have? And he was like, Sutton. Pickens is a wide receiver too. And I was like, so do you take
was Pickens on
Dig?
the list?
No. But I was reading the
Oh,
comments, and somebody was like, I'd take
okay.
Pickens over everybody. And I was like, would you take Pickens or Sutton? And he said Sutton because he's wide receiver one. And I was like, would you take Diggs or Pickens? And he said Diggs. And I was like, would you take T. Higgins, who's a wide receiver two, or Diggs, because he's a wide receiver one? And Kenneth said he'd rather have Stephon Diggs.
And that's not ridiculous.
You'd rather have Stephon Diggs than George Pickens?
Yeah.
And T. Higgins.
Why?
Because Diggs has better upside.
What upside?
Yeah, he's the only wide receiver on the Patriots. He's got a young quarterback in Drake May.
I mean,
And
are you saying for fantasy?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Thought we were talking about skill.
No.
I was lost. I was like, huh. Okay, now I can think about fantasy. You'd rather have Diggs than both of them?
Yeah.
I'm pretty high on Diggs.
I know you
I
are.
draft him in like every single, what's it called? I draft him like every draft. I do think it's close though. They're both really good.
Diggs is on a new team
T.
off an ACL
I think I'd
injury.
have
He's
Pickens over
dead.
him in fantasy, but it's really close.
It's crazy.
It is
Kenneth, would you rather
crazy.
have Devontae Adams or Diggs?
Devontae Adams,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I would choose
Well,
Tay.
So
I think
you'd
Tay
rather
and
have
Pickens are
Tay
pretty
than
similar.
T. Higgins?
Yeah, I don't like T. Higgins.
Wow. Both of y'all are low on T.
Because I just don't like him.
I'm a little higher than I was in the beginning of the year. He always produces. I like T. There's a reason he
I
gets
like
drafted
him.
pretty
I
high.
like him in the NFL, but I just don't like him in fantasy.
Yeah, I mean he was hurt, but he did average 17 last year. And obviously the defense is awful, and he has a top four quarterback. And yeah, he's one of the highest paid players wide receivers in the league, so they're definitely gonna use him a lot. I drafted him in Taste League,
Mm.
so yeah. But yeah, with that out of the way, I just wanted to let you know that. Kenneth, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I sliced today at work, set Andrew up. I
Thank you.
trained a new potential slicer, like an emergency slicer. And
She told me about it.
yeah, we cooked. We did good. We were really quick. You will have to cut roast beef because
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, your roast beef goes out tomorrow, I think. But and cheese because we had one block of cheddar in there. But other than that,
Mhm.
I got home, ran 2 miles, and then went to fairgrounds and went to play football. Just got back playing football with Ben, and yeah.
Beautiful. Andrew, how was your day? How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty
That's
good.
good. Has Zippy's draft started?
No, they're doing it tomorrow. They're doing it next week.
Ah,
After the season started?
Yeah, 1 week after.
it'd be like
Well,
that.
Well, sometime during this week.
nice.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go right into the heavy hitting segment, which is our NFL segment.
Woo!
Let's just start. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Micah Parsons. We should have been seeing him play tomorrow night against the Eagles season opener, but now he is on the Green Bay Packers,
We should have seen
being
him in that
traded.
Kelly Green.
I wish. The league can't have that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
Yeah,
fair.
would have been Chris Paul veto trade.
I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
But it's also weird
What
because I also
what
recently
was the
saw a thing.
reason it got vetoed?
I don't even remember,
I'm
but I
looking at it.
recently saw a thing where Kenneth, you know, like what's considered one of the most rigged games in NBA history?
No.
It's the 2001 Kings Lakers playoff series, where in Game 7, it's 4 centers in a row, all get fouled out on Shaq, and they were some of the most bullshit fouls in NBA history,
Was
and it's
it
still
like
talked about. Ben,
prime
you know about that.
Hackashack days?
No. They were calling phantom fouls. It's like, you know, like Shea gets sometimes where he
Yeah.
doesn't get touched.
He
They
gets
were
him a
having their
lot.
hands straight up, and yeah, if viewers, if you haven't seen this, look at the final play of that game. It's an inbound for the Kings. No, it's an inbound for the Lakers. No, it's the Kings. It's the Kings. And Kobe Bryant grabs someone's jersey, elbows him in the face, and gets a foul call. It is the craziest thing ever. That end of the game, it is the most rigged thing ever. So I don't know why they vetoed the Chris Paul trade, because that would have just helped the Lakers.
Mm.
But they also have rigged the. I mean, it's literally it's the most insane thing ever.
Yep.
Ben, you know that is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
it
going.
said the trade was vetoed in 2011 due to, quote, basketball reasons, said the commissioner David Stern, um, and the desire to maintain fairness for other franchises during the league's lockout period. The original trade was Chris Paul to the Lakers. The Hornets, in return, would get Lamar Odom, Lucas Sciola, uh, Kevin Martin, Goran Dragic, and a first, and the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol. Um, and it was vetoed because the
That's
NBA actually owned the Hornets at the time. David Stern, I think, because they were trying to sell the team and they wanted Chris Paul on the team to sell the franchise for more money. But then Chris Paul was traded 6 days later to the Clippers for Eric Gordon, Chris Kaman, and Al Farouk Aminu, and a future pick.
wow.
Yeah, imagine imagine if the Luca trade got vetoed.
Oh, I mean,
due to
it
basketball
wouldn't make
reasons.
any sense because no one.
It also says the owners were pushing to get it vetoed. They're pushing David Stern to veto it.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, so yeah, he was traded to the Packers. Micah Parsons was for 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark, and then Micah Parsons immediately signed a $188 million deal, 120 mil fully guaranteed, and 62 million is what he's going to be making this year. And yeah, major trade.
Yep.
A lot of people are saying Cowboys could have gotten more. What do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, they could have. I think
Yeah.
minimum 3 firsts.
Yeah.
And it's literally like Jerry wanted a run defender. So he like almost. Some people think he literally asked for Kenny Clark. Because he's a good run defender, but he's old. Yeah, Mike is worth 3.
Old, coming off of his worst year.
Yeah. And it's Micah Parsons.
Yep.
So yeah, and then he went through his physical with the Packers, and it was revealed he had a L4, L5. I don't know, something about the disc. I don't know if it was a herniated disc or what. And he's questionable for week 1.
He's playing, I
And
think. Or he's in line to play.
I
I
think the
think.
doctor said he's going to have to be getting pain injections the whole year to be able to
Yeah.
play through this. Yeah. Which I think he could have literally like gotten Aiden Hutchinson lower leg just demolished, and they still would have went through with the trade just because it's that much
Dude,
value.
he's Hall of Fame trajectory. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the Cowboys were like, "This is better for us. We want to run the ball. We have more money to pay other people," and then they immediately turn around and extend Deron Bland with a
For a
4-year, $90 million
lot of money.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Proving that pick sixes are more important than sacks, which I'd rather have a pick six than a sack, me personally.
Would you rather have 1 pick 6 every 2 games or 3 sacks every game?
I'd rather have
Honestly,
a good
1
D
pick
line.
6, even though obviously
I think it's interesting.
he
Not
doesn't
that
get a pick six every
he's-
2 games.
No, he
But
does not. He does not. He's not. I was just thinking of the mentality of the question.
I'm watching the replay of the Miami Notre Dame game, and I just watched the play where they
catch.
fumbled the snap on the
Oh,
field goal.
that catch was insane. I was live on the phone with Ben
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
when that
But
happened.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
Next, another trade happened, almost as big as the Micah Parsons trade, also with an NFC North team.
It's bigger.
Adam Thielen
Yeah.
is returning to the Vikings. I think it was like a 5th-round pick swap or something. I don't know. Like nothing. Like a 7th-round pick. And apparently Thielen also took a little pay cut to be with the team.
He's going to start.
So, yeah.
Be wide receiver 1.
Addison is out for 3 games.
That means they're going to trade Addison.
Who should they get?
I don't know. They should give him to the Browns.
Jordan Addison for Trevor Lawrence. Straight up.
The Browns.
And then, so the Panthers, obviously, they had Thielen, traded him away. And then, like, 2 days later, they announced that Jalen Coker is going on IR and is going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. So
they also waived Hunter Renfrow the night before the trade, and then they traded Thielen, and then they instantly signed Hunter Renfrow.
Yep. And Kenneth, why didn't he pick up the phone?
Because Bluey.
Yep.
His daughter was watching Bluey. And there was like 30 missed calls or ignored calls. And I respect it. Bluey's more important than a career.
Than money. That's
exactly.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I thought it was Coker season all the way. Well, that's what everybody was saying on like Twitter and social media. Once Adam Thielen got traded, they were like, it's Coker season. And then Kenneth and a few other people were like, what about Xavier Leggett? How did he somehow go from wide receiver 2 to wide receiver 3 after Thielen gets traded? And obviously, Coker's on IR, so it doesn't matter. Leggett is clearly far and away wide receiver 2. And
He'll stay
so,
there.
yeah, it'll be interesting. See how Leggett does next Tech.
I mean, Leggett did drop that one pass when the Panthers should have beat the Eagles. Leggett dropped the.
Leggett's biggest problem is he doesn't have very good hands. Just
Yeah.
straight up true.
Which
He can catch too hot.
That's why we're going win the Super Bowl this year. That's my Leggett impression. And
Nice.
That's good.
All right. And we just talked about Coker going on IR, and there's another player, one who is significantly better, and Elijah Vera Tucker. He is going to miss. Wait, he is missing the season. Confirmed.
Not 100% confirmed, but that's what the article said. That's what the headline article. But he is going to get a second opinion to see if surgery is the only option.
He tore his tricep. And,
triceps is what it said. I don't know if it's just one or both. I don't know. Who knows?
And
it's okay.
He is a great player when he is able to be on the field, but he is very injury prone. At least he has been throughout his career, and he's in a contract year now, which super sucks for him because now he might be a free agent with nothing to show in the past year and a long injury history. But I don't know. Hopefully he comes back. I do have Justin Fields in 3rd and 10. And I also have Breece Hall in another league. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and speaking of football.
Gosh.
Speaking of football, Red Zone. It was announced by Scott Hansen on Pat McAfee show that there will be ads. There will be full on ads. And some people are saying, like, what's the point of Red Zone? But obviously the point is they can watch every single game on one channel.
And I'm not...
But obviously the other part of it was ad-free, but now.
I'm certain that they'll just have it be a pop-up and they'll have the...
Adam Schefter just confirmed that it's going to be a double box. For
yeah. I feel like that'd be the best option.
Still annoying.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like the world's over type shit.
Yeah.
So it's just the days of hearing commercial-free football from Scott Hansen, those are over. It unfortunately is. The legendary, it's so sad.
And another sad thing happened this morning. It's not written down in our notes, but Stream East, rest in peace. They finally found the 2 people that were running the website, and they were in Egypt. So bad. And rest in peace, Stream East.
It's 2 guys in Egypt.
Yep.
Oh, it's so sad.
Rest in peace.
I use Stream East sometimes when, I will say, I do have to admit, I do pay for, what's it called, League Pass. But sometimes when I'm not, I don't want to sign in, I'm someone else's, it's always Stream East. And now it's so over.
Now we have meth streams to rock with. But it's okay. Hopefully they don't get that too.
Yep. All right. And lastly, before we go into our award prediction and Kenneth's NFL quiz, is we have the Eagles with Nick Sirianni. He said at the presser he was not aware that the banner was being hung before the game Thursday night, and that the Eagles will not be out there for the banner being hanging. And he Reed said it. Anyways, he was like, again, guys, we are putting that behind us. We're no longer the champions. It's the new season.
I respect that. Jalen's
doing the same thing. Jalen's talking about how
He reiterated
his
it. There
his
we go.
screensaver is still him losing the Super Bowl.
I mean, I fuck with that. Because
He's
A
this
a
little
dog.
corny.
this year's Eagles team is actually so much better than last year's. It's a whole different
That's
team.
a hot take.
Whole different
No,
atmosphere.
Why is it a whole different team?
Whole
Why is it better?
whole different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking that Super Bowl win as last year's champs. They want to be this year's champs.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. I feel like they've got that killer mentality. They want to win. Everybody on that team.
Oh yeah. They're dogs.
Yep. Dirty birds.
They lost Mekhi Becton. They lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Who else
Big
did you all
players.
lose?
We lost
Hassan Reddick.
Josh Sweat.
And
We lost Sweat. He was really good in the Super Bowl.
was that the guy that went to the Cardinals?
Yes.
And is that it? And then you, of course, add Jahad Campbell and
Darius
Andrew
Slay.
Mbuka.
Yeah, you said that'll probably.
I mean, that's
We
Oh,
did
yeah.
add Jahad.
probably the
Yeah.
best
I'm just worried
secondary
about
in the
our-
league.
I'm worried. No. We do not have a third cornerback.
Who is
are
it now?
A little slim on cornerback. Andre Maddox, I think.
Okay.
Andre Maddox.
But y'all can always just
I
have.
feel like he's been on your team forever.
Y'all can always
Yeah,
just
it's
have
been-
Reed
it's been since Super
Blankenship
Bowl
or
last two Super.
y'all can just have
Yeah, they
Blankenship
have
or
talked about actually.
DeGene.
They've been
playing
talking
the
about
slot.
DeGene changing to safety
Yeah.
because he's been on nickel. So he practiced safety, which is interesting. But Quinion's good at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quinyanamo Bay.
I forgot
You third?
Carson Beck flips the football while he's in the pocket.
I kind of fuck with Carson Beck.
I'm looking at his
He-
first
he's-
touchdown pass.
He was high key so good in his first game. Everyone was shitting on him because he didn't seem great on Georgia, and he fucking went to Miami for his girlfriend. Well, him and his girlfriend. Well, that was like the rumor. Him and his girlfriend broke up. He has a bunch of talks saying like how Georgia would not allow him to call anything at the line of scrimmage. Basically, they would give him something, and he couldn't change that line of scrimmage. And Miami is giving him full reign to do whatever. In the first game, he's able to. He's cooking. He was so good.
All right. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and give our award predictions. And then we can go ahead and get the Kenneth quiz. And then we're going to go to the NBA, where I actually have 2 quizzes for y'all. And we have a couple more stuff to talk about in the NBA, like Kawhi Leonard. So, should we start with the big whammy, the MVP?
I'm cool
We
with
talk
that.
enough about Micah.
I mean, I don't know.
If we did, I don't know.
We did
Green
talk
Bay-
about
What were you
Micah.
Well, I don't know. Is there anything else to say?
I have nothing. I had nothing.
We asked if it was like a fair, like, package for it, and then we asked about vetoing, and then we didn't go back to it after that.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Well, what does that do for you in the eyes of the Packers? How much does it move the needle?
Lions.
I mean, yeah, they did lose both their mastermind coordinators, which I don't think is going to super hurt them. But I am very interested to see how Jared Goff would be, since he was pretty bad before going to the Lions, and now I don't know,
He's been good on the Lions.
just slightly scary. Yeah, but he had Ben Johnson for the past couple of years.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just a little scary.
Me.
Yeah, you said they're now better than the Lions, Andrew. Where are they in the pecking order in the NFC? Obviously, you have the Falcons 1, you have the Eagles 2, and then are the Packers number 3?
I have
What?
the Lions 3.
You still have the Lions
Oh,
3?
then
Hello?
they're still so talented. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're still so talented. I have them 3.
heard. Kenneth,
What?
where do you have the Packers in the NFC?
I'd say guaranteed playoff. I don't.
I would
They
agree,
they
but
they definitely have what?
I would agree, but I
I
think you give a little more. I think that's conservative
I
to say
I
that.
I know. I think they've got a good shot at winning. They've everybody in the NFC North has a good shot of winning it. It's just the Packers and Lions have the better shot of winning. But
Mhm.
I like Jordan Love. I like how he plays. I like Josh Jacobs. I think the only thing that will be I'm curious about is how Golden is gonna do. That's like the only real, and how their secondary is gonna be like without Jair again.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only thing that's scary about them. And the Lions went what 15 and 2, 15 and 1, 15 and 2,
I think
Yeah,
14 and 3.
14. I
no,
think
I think
that
it's 15
I
and
think it
2
was 15 and 2. Um, but
because it was both teams, Vikings and Lions, came into that final game both with 2
yeah,
losses, and then it was a fight to see who would win the division. Obviously, Sam Darnold made a poo-poo on the field,
yeah,
and they went to 3 wins, and Lions stayed at 2.
yep.
Yeah.
And Lions have all their defense coming back from injury,
I
and
do think
I
there is a
think
little worry because Hutch is coming off a season-ending injury, and there might
Did you
be a
see they
couple
said
weeks
he
of.
looks even better than he was before he got injured?
Yeah, everybody says that. I've heard that about Joel Embiid before. He looks even better. He looks faster now. No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's dying. But yeah,
and y'all are gonna hate some of my awards then.
Hush can still win it.
Me.
All right, MVP, let's go. Kenneth, you can start us off.
All right. Mine's pretty wild, but it's kind of realistic. It's Bo Nix. I've got Denver.
Oh
I've
my
got
god.
I've got Denver going to the Super Bowl, and he's gonna win the MVP. I
Ben?
mean, it's not ridiculous.
I have
It is ridiculous to say that.
this pairs well with my Super Bowl winner prediction. I have Lamar Jackson. He should have won it last year. And he's also the favorite, but I do think he's going to win. Um, yeah, I mean, not much more to say. He was amazing last year. Like I said, he should have won it last year. I think he was better than Josh Allen, and I think they're going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. And they're going to probably, I think he'll lead the Ravens to the best record in the league. And I think he'll win MVP. Andrew,
Yep. All that.
you have Lamar.
I I have Lamar, yeah. And I think I already said that I do have the Ravens at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, we talked about it
Yep.
last week in our last
Yeah.
pod.
All
I
right.
do think a dark
Offensive.
horse is
Oh,
Baker Mayfield. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I was looking at that. I do like that because I was looking at all the odds. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Jane Daniels is number 5
Not
behind
crazy.
the big 4 quarterbacks. He's number
Also,
5, and then it's Jay Love,
who are the
then
big
Herbert,
4?
Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow.
Okay, I was about to say
Mahomes is
Mahomes could
so
also.
overrated.
Okay, I was about to say the opposite. I was about to say Mahomes could win it because it's been underwhelming recently with his play last couple of years.
Cause
The numbers have
Yeah.
he
gone down.
cause he hasn't he's not good.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know
I
what
mean,
the logic is there. Why isn't he good?
He's just ass. He's been ass past
good.
like 3 years.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Just look at his play.
Okay. Heard. We can keep going.
All right, let's go to offensive player of the year. We go same order. Kent, you go first. I'll go second.
Saquon's back to back, like Antetokounmpo.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. Ben?
Okay.
Saquon's breaking the record this year.
I think the Bengals are going to have another nuclear offensive year. And I think Jamar Chase gets the triple crown again, but he edges out Barkley and Henry for the offensive player of the year.
Heard. Huh. I haven't thought about this. I'm gonna go. Maybe a little too much glaze for a guy on the pod. I'm going Bijan Robinson.
I respect that.
I was thinking about
I think
that.
I know you were thinking about it.
He's my second option.
Yeah. I really think Bijan is going to come into his own. I think the entire Atlanta offense is going to be fantastic. And I see him being the best running back. If Saquon stays healthy, he's going to go back-to-back 2,000 seasons. I don't know if he's breaking the record, but maybe back-to-back 2,000s for the fans. Yep, but I got
Heard.
Bijan.
Let's go over defensive player of the year odds. Kenna?
Oh, defense. I've got Aiden Hutchinson.
Wow.
He was on pace to break the sack record, and he got hurt out for the year. He literally was, but he could have came back if they made the Super Bowl. I don't think he would have played, but he's going to be a demon this year.
Heard.
Benjamins.
Let's see. I think I might. Let's give it to Max Crosby.
Wow.
The Raiders are going to be a little bit better this year,
a lot
and
better.
yeah, I think the defense is going to have to improve a little bit if they want to be significantly better. I think Max Crosby is going to get home a lot of times, get a lot of sacks, and I think he's going to bring it to Las Vegas.
I feel like when Myles Garrett is in the league, it's hard not to pick him for defensive player every year. But I'm not going to. I think I would. But I'm picking the guy on the new team. I'm gonna go Micah because of the hype of the new team, and also because it's also still Micah Parsons.
Yeah, he is the favorite to win, by the way.
Good.
At first, I
But
wrote.
Oh, really? See, I have not looked at. I don't know.
But I don't like it because obviously he's dealing with injury and he's had like a week to prepare
He's
with
playing,
this
though.
new team and the new scheme.
At first, I wrote down Micah, and then I swapped it to Hutch.
The Hutch.
Yeah.
Hutch is number 2. It's Parsons, Hutch, Garrett, Watt, Crosby.
Yep.
All right.
That's crazy. They don't have PS2 at all.
PS2 is like way down there. He's under Christian
it'd be
Gonzalez,
so
Cooper DeJean, Nick Vignato,
Oh, that's
Trey Hendrickson, Jalen Carter, Nick Bosa, Jared Verse, Will Anderson. They're all above him.
Hendrickson's too low. Nerd.
All right. Let's go to offensive rookie of the year.
No shit, I didn't do a defensive rookie of the year. It's okay.
Yes, you do.
I didn't. You said
Okay.
what? You said which position?
Offense.
Offense. I've got Travion Henderson. It's just too easy. It's just too easy, man. That's too easy.
Heard?
You want to
Um,
talk about it, or you just want to leave it as is?
He's the best running back and player in the draft class.
Better than Ashton?
Yeah.
Wow.
Better than Ashton Genty?
Yeah.
I think
And
it's because Kenneth got him in his dynasty league.
no,
Now he has to glaze him.
no, he's just the best player in the draft, best running back in the draft.
Well, all right. So my offensive rookie of the year is the best running back in this draft class, Amarion Hampton, out of the UNC.
Oh my
Um,
god.
he's in a much, much better situation than Ashton Genty is. He has a confident backup running back and Najee Harris. He has
That's
much better O line and much better quarterback, much better offense, much better weapons, and much better coaching staff. And I think Amarion Hampton, especially with the Chargers, going to be a playoff team. I think he'll have better efficiency than Genty. Genty may have better numbers because he's gonna have a billion carries, but I think Marion Hampton's gonna be more efficient. He's gonna be on a winning team, and it's gonna have comparable numbers to Genty and bring home the rookie of the year to UNC.
bleh. That no, genuinely was. I think for offensive rookie of the year, maybe this is because I always glaze this team before the season starts and they always burn me. I'm going with Travis Hunter.
I respect that.
I think Hunter could have a 1,300-yard season this year.
Is that why you said
And then I
Kenneth
also
already has a
think.
defensive
What's
guy?
up?
Is that why you said Kenneth already has a
Sorry?
defensive guy? Kenneth said he hasn't
Me?
gotten a defensive rookie of the year, and you're like, yeah, you do.
Oh. I don't know why I said that. I might have said
And
offense.
they're
I
saying
meant offense.
Travis Hunter, offense and defensive rookie of
Oh.
the year.
Oh, I am doing that. No, I'm joking.
That
I
would
got a sleeper
actually
for
be
defense. You want me to just
insane.
do it?
Sure.
Mike Green.
I respect that.
I mean, yeah.
He's
His
easy.
skill is insane. It's just off the field, which is why he dropped.
And he's going to play. And I think
Yep.
the Ravens are going to have maybe, if not the best, then the second best defense in the league.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to put up hella sack numbers. And even though he's not the best player on the defense, I think he would be really good. Also, Abdul Carter, of course.
Yep. Kenneth?
Give me my team's Mason Graham.
Heard?
I don't think he's going to put up enough sack numbers because he's going to more be like stopping the run.
He doesn't need to get sacks.
But
He's going to end up with 6.5 sacks and be the best player on that interior D line.
how many TFLs?
TFLs? Like
How many TFLs?
6, 7.
That's it.
67?
67.
Oh, that many?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the average TFL numbers, low key, but
I'd say maybe 2 would be on the high end per game.
I mean, so like,
I'd
yeah,
guess.
so you know, like 21.
All right. And so I'm of course gonna give it to a Falcon. The only question is which one. We have 2 amazing first round pick defensive guys, Jelon Walker and James Pierce, but I'm gonna give it to James Pierce Jr. I'm gonna say it right now. He's gonna lead the league in sacks his rookie year. And he's gonna be our defensive rookie of the year. He would have been he would have went about where Abdul Carter was if he didn't have the off the field issues with his character. He actually was in mock drafts before last college season started. He was the 1.1 in mock drafts for the 2025 draft. And I think he's looked impressive in the preseason, and we're really gonna need him and Jelon Walker, AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates to really hone in and make this defense somewhat serviceable for our loaded offense, and I think he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
That's not ridiculous. I respect that.
All right. We can go
Coach of the
ahead
year.
and go to coach of the year. Yep. Um, let's see. Um, Kent, you want to go first?
I would love to. Give me Atlanta's finest, Raheem Morris.
Whoa. Ben, thoughts?
um, I mean, I guess if we super exceed expectations, maybe if we win the division, he may get
That's
it.
not that
But
crazy though.
yeah, I think I guess we'll go to mine. I think the Bears will be much improved. And they're going to give it to Ben Johnson.
I was in between Ben Johnson and this other guy, both in the same division.
Oh,
Dan Campbell.
did he win it last year?
Yep.
No, he's never won it.
Oh
And I
no, it
think
was the Vikings coach.
Oh, Kevin
yeah,
O'Connell.
Yeah.
Um,
everybody has been saying Dan Campbell is just a morale guy, which he is. He's got a good culture builder. But if say they, I don't know, win 12 games again, maybe 13, and they don't skip too much of a beat, then they could win. He could win finally.
I think also could be John Harbaugh because, like I said, I think the Ravens are going to be the best team in the league. So it might be
Do you
best
think
team,
there's
best
any?
coach on best team.
There's low key a path for Oh my gosh, his name just came out of my head. Seahawks.
Um,
Crap, what's his
who
name? I
is the
can't believe it just slipped
Seahawks
my
head
head.
coach?
I'm sorry, the Raiders.
Pete Carroll.
Not Pete Carroll. His old ass. What if they come out and like have like a really impressive 10 or 11 win season? Maybe 9 even. I don't know. I think he's also a possibility. Yep.
Yep. Seahawks head coach is Mike McDonald, which I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go to comeback player of the year. I'll give you three names: Aiden Hutchinson, Dak, and CMC. Um, I think you can go with Christian McCaffrey. Um, I mean, obviously this is kind of scary because he could get injured again. I don't think Dak or Hutch are more likely to get injured because they were more freak accidents, especially Hutch. But CMC has had a long history of being injured, but I think if he stays healthy and he balls out like he has been doing with Sanford when healthy, I think he could definitely get comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
I
got.
think
Oh, I can go. I've
you
got
go.
I've got Aiden Hutchinson as my comeback player of the year, but I don't know if they double up rewards or awards, so I'll give it to CMC.
I think they can. Yeah.
If they can't, CMC, but if they can, Aiden Hutchinson's
Hutch.
DPOY and comeback player of the year.
Heard. I think I'm picking the guys you guys didn't pick. I think I'm gonna go Dak Prescott. I'm a Dak believer. I mean,
Yep.
I always have been, and I think this passing offense with you add a Pickens, who I also think is very good, it is going to be a very good offense. I think he's going to be in mumblings of MVP conversations where sometime in the middle of the season or like halfway through when there's already like a cemented MVP candidate, you're gonna see every once in a while, oh, what about Dak? He's like second most yards, third most touchdowns. That's like the season I think he could have.
Uh-huh.
And also I don't think Dak is I don't know. It's hard to guess who's gonna stay most healthy.
Yeah. Um, Other options were T-Law, J.J. McCarthy, Nick Chubb, Danny Dimes, Max Crosby, Tua, Diggs, Godwin, Olave,
Do you
Ayuk,
guys think?
A.
Do you guys
Rich.
think Nick is just completely cooked?
You said who?
Because he's Nick Chubb. Because
Nah.
I've seen stuff out of camp where he's just looked really bad.
Nah.
I think
No.
Kenneth's gonna love Chubb no matter what.
Yeah.
Kenneth loves Chubb.
Well, I love Chubb too. Why wouldn't you love Chubb? I'm just saying, like,
Well, I don't swing that way, but each his own.
you don't like Nick Chubb?
Well, I'm just
Nick
straight,
Chubb.
so I don't really like Chubbs, but I mean it's.
Oh, okay. We got a goofball over here. Let's keep going.
All right. Did I miss any? Oh, let's.
We're
What do y'all think
we're
the play?
not we're not. There's no way
What's
we
gonna
can predict
be?
that.
What's gonna be the play of the year?
Saquon's gonna backwards hurdle again.
Thing?
Saquon is gonna backwards
This
hurdle
time
again.
he goes on to score a touchdown.
Exactly.
This time it goes on to score a touchdown.
But this time he does a
Um,
backflip. That's
I
not
think-
ridiculous.
and this is, I just put a little thought into this. I think because of how freakishly athletic Travis Hunter is, I think he'd be, and also Ashton Genty, because Genty just bulldozes guys. I think it'd be one of the rookies that would get it, just because it'd also get a lot of highlights around both those guys.
I think Bijan recreates the beast quake, except instead of trucking guys, he uses his amazing elusive abilities, jukes like three guys, outruns. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think
I think if I had to pick one guy, I'd pick Travis Hunter.
I think Justin Jefferson's gonna get a really sick one-handed catch like he did against the Bills that one year, like a few years ago,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be even better for like a game-winning touchdown.
All right, let's get into Kenneth's quiz.
Woo! So
I think Kenneth is very excited about this.
if y'all make your way to the
Might be the best one
Discord,
yet.
so you can look at my screen,
Third.
and I'm going to do this so y'all can't see, and it should be showing on the stream on the recording right now. If it's not, oh well. But once y'all make your way in, I
I'm
can
here.
get started.
Am I going to a live?
Yeah, it's a screen share.
Oh crap!
He's got a swap from his PlayStation.
On here now.
Hey,
Hello.
are we in the screen
Click on one
share?
stream and it's not-
This is live, guys. Guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the Taste Buds podcast if you made it this far into the video. Also, make sure you subscribe to Sauce on YouTube. You subscribe to Infinite K on YouTube, and you also subscribe to Big Red Belly on YouTube. And thank you guys for the support. Are we ready to go, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So here's my quiz. It's NFL stat leaders. Let's go. So you guess the year, stat, and leader to get points. If you guess the year, it's 1 point. If you guess the stat, it's another point. And if you guess the leader, it's 2 points.
Good.
Good concept, right?
Okay.
Odell's one-handed catch.
yeah.
Not sponsored. Love that. Next one, or the first one is pretty easy. It just gets y'all in the mindset of the
How are we answering?
y'all are gonna just y'all text me. I think
Okay.
that's fair because if it was in person,
Okay.
we would have a little whiteboard thing, but we don't. So, yeah, let's run it. So the first one is the answer shows up here.
Heard.
This is the only time you see it. This one's pretty easy, and yeah, y'all go right ahead. Guess the year, player, and the stat.
Is this passing touchdowns?
I think so.
4,918.
Yeah, career.
You think
It's
that's passing touchdowns? Is it not? You said a single season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm putting year, who's number one, and what else?
And what else is it?
the year, the player,
stat.
and the stat.
Okay. Okay.
Did he actually not? Did I forget to put him on the list?
Who?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Huh?
Once I get the answer from you.
From Andrew.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, can we get a timer? What's going on here?
I mean, hey, I had to find him first.
Find him?
And then I have to guess the person.
Oh, you had to look up the stat to find who the leader was. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I meant find Kenneth when I'm scrolling through my text.
All right.
Yeah.
Both y'all's answers are
This might not be locked in.
It is Joe
I don't think I'm
Burrow
locked. No, wait. What am I?
in 2024
Uh,
in passing yards.
So high.
So
Oh my god! I put Jalen Hurts.
Josh Allen.
yeah, Josh Allen. I thought I forgot to put him down, but he's actually 14th.
No.
From
Hurts has never
last
gotten
year.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ben gets 2 points. Andrew, you get 1 for guessing the
What
stat.
else did
He said 2023.
I mean, Sam Darnold is with men at number 5. I was literally gonna point out. I was gonna say that's so easy.
Yeah, everything here is to help you get it. So yeah.
I'm half awake.
Yep, heard. All right, next one. Boom.
Sheesh.
Okay, Ben, are you in?
Someone's locked.
Oh.
Someone's
I'm
locked. Someone's locked in.
I got it.
It is Cooper Kupp. Wrong year,
Oh.
but receiving yards. Andrew guessed Cooper Kupp, so he gets 2 points plus the receiving yards, so that's 4 total. And then Ben,
I
you
missed the
guessed.
year.
Yeah, it's 2021.
Oh.
But
I guess that's the season. But didn't they win in 2022?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't they?
Yeah,
I think it was the 2021-2022 season.
Yeah, so 2021. Yeah, we do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In my mind, I said 22 because they actually won the Super Bowl in the year of 2022.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Well, I've been sending the 2024-2025 season.
Yeah.
That was the past season, the 2024-2025.
I just put 22 because I got you.
Yeah, and then Ben guessed receiving yards and CD, which, that's just not right. Next one.
Because I knew it was a strip down. Yep.
Oh, wow.
What's up, big boy?
Mm, I sent it.
trying to get the year right now.
I'm pretty sure your year might be wrong.
Mine?
No, Ben. You haven't
Oh, okay.
sent anything.
I was like, how would you know? I was like, how are you getting this?
How do you know?
Brad. I think I have the year right because of the second on that list, but for whatever reason, the guy who did it is flipping my mind. I'm trying to just lock in and go
Give me a
through
timer.
players.
I'm
Hey, countdown from like 20.
20. 18. 15.
Okay, you can go.
12.
You can do 10.
9.
Oh my god! Wait, no, I forgot who it was.
8.
I just remembered who it was.
7.
I forgot he was. I forgot he was relevant because of last year.
One of you got it right. It is Nick Bosa, 2022, and sacks.
I was really going through edge rushers in my mind.
That
I said,
Andrew got
yeah.
Andrew got every single one correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ben, you guessed sacks and TJ Watt. TJ Watt's not it, but you do get those 2 points. I did give you
Isn't TJ Watt on the list? Oh no,
TJ Watt's not on the list.
I would have gotten all of them.
No,
if I
yeah,
had
yeah,
5
JJ
minutes
is.
to guess.
But I did give y'all
up. You had. Oh my god.
I did give
Until
y'all a
both
tiny
guesses are
hint.
in, you can say that. Wait. Just saw the tiny hint.
Yep.
It's a good hint. Okay, I'm looking at the hint now. Before I even looked at the thing.
You know, there's honestly, that's not even like, it's kind of could
That's
be
not relevant.
It could be a hint, but it's not relevant to this.
Damn, man. This is a long time ago.
This
Matt
one,
Ryan is there.
This one's kind of hard because you don't have to be super specific on the stat.
I'm gonna throw stuff in. Let me go. Then I'm gonna go. Excuse me.
Kyle Allen's here.
I think I got it. Wait, I don't know if I got the year. I just thought of something.
Oh,
Did I get it?
oh. You want to specify that year real quick?
Okay. Damn it! I hate having to specify a year. It's the year 20. Sorry. Is Ben done? I can say it out loud.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah. Okay, y'all have the exact same answer, and
Okay.
yeah, it's yeah. Y'all got the player right. Y'all got the stat right. And the year.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It is correct.
Because they.
This was Pro Football Reference. I may be doing it wrong, but at least I'm treating it like it is.
I was able to think of the 30-30 season, so.
Yeah. And then Baker had that really bad year.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did.
Yep. Next one.
Oh no.
Shout out Philip Lindsay. And Marlon Mack. All these guys are actually legendary. And if you need a hero.
Okay.
Ooh. I like both of these guesses, but they're both wrong. Todd Gurley, 2018. Ben gets the year, and both y'all get the rushing touchdowns.
What do you say, Andrew?
He said Zeke
I said Zeke.
in 2017.
I said CMC because of the hint.
No, this is just Todd Gurley. Because he died.
Heard.
Yep.
He did die.
Next one. This could be a hint.
Is it Blair Walsh?
This could be a hint. Just like don't overthink. You kind of have to overthink the hint. Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Josh Lambo's a crazy pool.
Yeah. What did Urban Meyer kicked him in the leg or something?
I have no clue. Ooh, that's both of y'all. Y'all have the exact same guess, but Ben gets the right year, and is that field goal make on the year or longest field goal for both of
Right.
y'all?
Field goal
just
made.
field goal made on the year. Yeah. So Ben gets the year right, but none of y'all get the other two. This one's a trick. This
Okay.
one, I think this one's the hardest one on the quiz. I will say that.
Heard.
So it's a 11-12 ball game right here, and I think we got a few more. Um, and boom. Oh yeah, and shout out to John Boy Media for giving me inspiration on this quiz. They did this exact same thing with MLB stats, and I loved it. So that's the inspiration
This is really
on this.
good.
Yeah, that's the inspiration on this. I really like it, and I think I'll definitely do this for we could definitely do this for basketball, but I wouldn't get anything right. I wouldn't get anything right. I would have to study a lot. Ben Simmons is reportedly questioning his NBA future. Shout out to Bleacher Report.
Ben?
I don't know what that is, Andrew.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Well, it's a fantasy overall ranking. So Ben gets the player right and the year right. Andrew, you get nothing.
Yeah.
What do you say, Andrew?
He said Jay Jettas
Offensive Player of the Year.
in 2022.
Okay.
This one's a hard stat, you know. I tried to do a voting, but I was gonna do the MVP voting for that year, but obviously they only had one MVP on there. So, 6-7. 6-7 when you see it.
Andrew, I just saw the catch again.
Pretty good.
Insane.
Pretty good.
He juked out the defender too on his route, the cornerback.
That was a crazy. Because he was recovering. Yeah.
If y'all guess the player, y'all know ball.
Oh. Jeez. Who could this be? Hmm,
Ooh.
I have no idea.
All right. I think everyone's wrong except for the year. It is Jake Browning, 2023 in completion percentage.
I got the completion percentage.
Y'all got the completion percentage and the year right.
Sweet.
Just not the right player.
Jake Browning.
Jake Browning, baby. Joe Burrow and Jake Browning on the same leaderboard. I knew that was going to, not do much. But I think we have two more.
You said the Jason Myers one was the hardest?
6'7" when you see it. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Next one. I'm a running back. I'd say this one's also hard. I saved some good hard ones for last.
Yeah.
When you see it.
7'6".
6'7". Taysom Hill's on this list. Hey, bud. Did you look at the stats?
Kinda.
Did you look at number 5?
Oh, there he is.
Jeez, let me. Oh wait, nope. I feel like I know who this is, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Hey, Mom. I'm on a podcast. I'll come have a little bit.
Are you sticking with your guess, Andrew?
What?
Am I allowed to change it?
No.
Am I allowed to change it?
No.
That's why I wasn't going to.
I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Oh, I gotta open my phone. Oh wait,
5,
longest
and
4,
and 5, 4,
3,
3, 2,
2.
1.
Okay, he gives up. He's out of time.
Just
In like 20 seconds.
That's not even right. Dameon Pierce, longest rushing attempt. Ben gets the year and the stat correct. Andrew, you get both
the
stat and year correct.
Yay.
On to the last one. If Andrew gets the player and the stats and year correct, he wins. If Ben doesn't get the player or stats correct. There might be one more, actually. This one's... I like how both y'all are typing, like, almost instantly. I love it.
I feel like. No. What? Wait, huh?
I think you've got a good shot, Andrew.
Okay, well, I love that.
He
Love
he
that count.
he hasn't answered, but I think
Well, you're about to see, and it's gonna be bad.
ooh ooh
Ooh.
ooh.
Is my mind in the right place?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
maybe, kind of, a little bit,
I mean, I
a,
think.
a tiny bit. Oh,
Okay. You can see where my brain was going.
yeah. Ooh.
Okay,
I
Ben,
I think
you see yours?
I think Ben wins.
Yes.
It's Tom Brady, 2017, age with passing stats because John Ryan's a punter or kicker. Andrew, you were really close. You
Oh,
were really close to the year, but you did guess Tom Brady. But Ben also guessed Tom Brady and the oldest QB to start for a team. I'll give it to you. And because
Where is Aaron Rodgers?
probably below Matt Castle because
Do you
Aaron
think
Rod.
he's younger than 35?
I mean, I think so. I mean, um, oldest passing stats 2017.
Aaron Rodgers is 41. I was gonna say
He,
A-Rod,
I
but
mean,
Tom Brady was there.
A Rod is old, but he's all. You said he's 41 now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he would be like 32 in this.
I don't. What is the stat?
It's oldest age with a passing stat.
Did he not have a passing stat last year?
This is 2017. Not
Oh.
not last
yeah.
year. That's why Tom Brady is the answer.
So in the year 2017, these were the oldest players that have. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
this was like an
Recorded in.
all-time. I had to tell you what year it was when.
This is Ben right now.
No.
Oh, there's one more. I lied. There's one more. Good old Victor Cruz up there. I believe this is the last one. I might lie, but Andrew, you still have a chance.
Yeah.
If Ben goes 0 for 3, you win. If you go 3 for 3.
I'm going somewhere, but it might be wrong.
There is a possibility.
Might be wrong.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
But
Ooh. Ooh.
he doesn't like it.
Ooh. It is Antonio Brown, 2018, and receiving
Oh,
touchdowns. Both y'all got
I
the
said
stat correct.
Tyreek Hill
And
in
Ben
2021.
guessed Antonio Brown. And I was gonna do Antonio Brown shaking his booty, but I was like, that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
too much. That's too much of a hint.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. That is. Boom. We made it through the quiz.
Yes.
He guessed Tyreek Hill receiving touchdowns 2021.
Even though Tyreek Hill's number 4.
Even though Tyreek Hill is number 4.
Great.
You know, he's locked in. I like that. I like that about him. But let us know in the comments if you like this type of
I
quiz.
liked it.
I
did
think
too.
I liked making the quiz. And I'll probably do it again.
Perfect.
Next time. Yeah. I think
Right.
yeah.
How much? What time are we at?
We should be at we're just over an hour and 15. Which we can get through college football. We could get through the other stuff quickly.
All right. Do we think the national champion claims are valid or invalid? What do you mean, Kenneth?
Like, you know how college football teams can claim national champions, like UCF that one year where they went where they were the only undefeated team.
Yeah.
This year, Auburn claimed 2 national championships because they went undefeated. And
How'd they
Oh,
claim
I did
2?
see that.
yeah,
It was from a
because
long time ago.
yeah, it was a long time
Oh.
ago.
They used to be voted on. Or
Yeah.
how did they choose them?
The national champions. I
Yeah.
think it's just if you're undefeated.
Well, no, because sometimes there'd be teams that weren't undefeated that would be over them. That won the national championship.
Maybe they had the. Oh wait,
I
what
saw
do
a
you
whole
mean?
video on this.
I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I just, I feel like it's okay. I think it's valid. If you
No,
were
it
the
is, 'cause-
if you were the best team in that season, you technically are a national champion because you went undefeated with your
I think it's
schedule
pretty
and stuff.
stupid
What?
to claim national championships.
They showed a lot of the context, and it doesn't really matter back then anyway. They can say that
Yeah.
because they kind of
Like, imagine if
deserve it.
Boise State didn't make the playoffs, and if they went undefeated, then they would have been like,
Yeah, no,
"Come
this
on,
is
guys,
this
we
was from
were."
like the
But
60s or
obviously, they
something.
made. Well,
This is like a
Kenneth
long
brought up
time ago.
UCF like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Destroying.
Well, that's different. I'm talking. These are like a different football world where there's not many teams.
Yeah. Also, who cares?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's okay. I
Yeah.
don't
Why
think
does
it's like-
Auburn
it's
try to be
not
like,
gonna
"Hey
do
guys,
anything. It's not good.
actually, we won the national championship in 1960."
Mhm.
And, okay, that is that. New Mexico ran impressive trick play disguise as a QB sneak. I haven't seen that.
So the center or the QB is under the center like a QB sneak. The center rolls it to the running back, and the running back like jump throws it, and it was
Oh.
fucking cool.
Heard.
Yep.
Dub.
Yep. That's
All
it.
right. ODU lost to number 15, I think.
20.
20
20.
ranked
It was 20.
Ball knowledge.
Indiana.
15.
And very first play, we lost the toss and they gave us the ball. Very first play. Colton Joseph, 75-yard QB draw, tutty. No, it was an RPO, but anyways. So I was riding high, and then they got the ball and they marched down the field. They were at the 2-yard line, first and goal, and they ended up getting to fourth and goal. And then they went for an out route pass at the corner end zone, and we jumped the pass and swatted it. So I was on cloud nine. And then we moved the ball about 30 yards, and we punted. And then I don't know, punted or something. And then we punted it, and then they returned it for a touchdown. So it was 7-7. And then they went down to there's like a total of 3 times where they had first and goal within the 5, and we stopped them. But also they had a missed field goal, like a missed 50-yarder before half. Indiana did. And also there's another play. Oh yeah, they had a wide open guy on a post route, threw it to him, he was wide open, and the ball went through his hands. He had like no one within 5 yards of him. And so we got 10 points taken off the board by their mistake, so we should have lost by more. Our only 2 scores were from 75 plus yard Colton Joseph rushing touchdowns. So basically I count that as nothing. So we basically, in my eyes, lost like
Oh my
37-0. But the final
That's
score, we
hater
covered the
stuff.
spread. But we were playing against number 20 team, and we are only a Sun Belt team. So next week, this upcoming week on Saturday, we
In 2
play
weeks.
North Carolina State
Oh,
University,
okay.
which is a MEAC team, and we are like 21-point favorite. So hey, at least we'll be 1-1. But Kenneth's team.
But what if y'all lost? If y'all lost, I think ODU would I think people would riot, and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that live on the pod, but we know what they would do.
Um, Andrew is in a similar boat. His team lost this time to a higher ranked team, and this time he was actually in the stadium. This is in our unplugged segment. But Andrew, walk us through being down in Atlanta and the game and the experience and everything
First, I
like
have
that.
to thank all the fans that came out to support. I always have to start with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is South Carolina. They're 12th in the nation, 13th,
I think they
and
were
13.
they have
yeah.
yeah, they're 13. They are supposed to have. It's the second, like for odds for Heisman candidacy after Arch Manning. They have huge wide receivers. They obviously have the SEC lines that they were talking about, and we have a lot of roster turnover. It's first game of the season, and I feel like we did okay. You'll see the final score, and you'll be like, okay, South Carolina covered. This wasn't close, but it was 8-10 halftime. Tech getting the ball, and there was a lot of drops. There was what really broke the game open. There was a punt return touchdown,
Yep.
which sucks, and then one of our little corners just got bullied by a big dog, a 6'3" wide receiver, and then the game was over. But for a while there, we were definitely in it. I think our biggest problems are quarterback and our corners, the two C's.
Word.
Yep. But we play Vandy next week and then ODU, so there's a
Lost and
possibility that
lost.
if we start 0-3, I know that could get scary hours. But we play Vandy at home at 9:30, so that's going to be pretty cool.
All right. And Kenneth's team was a little more fortunate. They won, I think, 52-3. Was that the final score against Montana?
It was 59-13 against Montana State. Dante Moore threw 18 for 23, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, and yeah, that's basically it. Y'all know Bear Alexander.
No.
He transferred
I
from
do not.
Texas, and then he transferred to Georgia. Or no, he was at Georgia. He has a Georgia tattoo, and then he transferred,
Oh,
and now he's on
that's
Oregon.
crazy.
And yeah, he got 2 total tackles and nothing else. But it's okay. You know, Atticus Sappington's best kicker in the league, in the nation. What a name, by the way. Taco Dowler from Montana State, by the way. Wide receiver. What a name.
Nice.
But yeah, we won. I didn't watch the game because I knew we were going to blow them out. And I will be watching them play against Oklahoma State on Saturday at 3:30
No.
at work.
All right. And let's back it up to the very first game on Saturday, big noon. We had the highest matchup season opener college football history. Number 1 Texas at number 3 Ohio State. It was a very slow start.
It
And
was slow all game. There's no like start about it. There was no start.
And worse than the part of slowy, it was the offenses felt sloppy.
The
It
offenses,
didn't like the offenses were not good. Arch was bad.
yes,
Yep.
he
I,
did not look
good.
good
I
in his
wrote
first game.
notes for every drive. I actually took notes down because I'm trying to be a journalist. Woo! Sports analyst. Woo! So I was working on my craft, Tucker Craft, Robert Kraft, and Kraft mac and cheese. And I took down 3 drives, and I stopped after Ohio State's 3rd drive because I had to go to work. But first drive, Sark went for it on 4th down, and showing a lot of trust in his guys. And obviously, I don't think it worked out. And then Arch didn't look that bad. First throw was awful. That's first drive. Ohio State, really quick drive. They did go 3 and out. Texas stopped the run for 3 straight plays. Ohio State really didn't look like, and Ohio State went for it on 4th down, and Julian Sayin, good ball by the way, just gets dropped, and I was like, we will definitely know the name Julian Sayin after the next few weeks. And yeah, Jeremiah Smith dropped the ball on that play. Texas's second drive, Ohio State played great D. Drive was killed by false start, penalty, expect action in second quarter from Texas. And I don't think we got action from Texas. We actually got action from Ohio State. But it's okay. And yep. And then second drive for Ohio State, I was like, Jeremiah Smith has early drop problem. ... Drive stalls after first down. That's literally all I wrote. And then I have at least 3 and outs on this. Texas's third drive, they were just moving slow. And Ohio State's D-line looks great. And then Ohio State's final drive, the last time I took live notes. Jeremiah Smith changed his gloves because it was the gloves. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's obviously the gloves. And I said Sayin looks great. Texas gave Ohio State a second chance due to a penalty. And then I ended up saying Ohio State draws first blood in the second quarter on a 4th down. And I don't think they did. But they might have. Oh, wait, no. I wrote that down. I pre-fired. Clash Royale predicted it. This is why we clash. Shout out Jinxie. And then I stopped taking it. But my overall take on the game, Ohio State won 14-7. Such a bad game. Both offenses were absolutely awful, but I think the defenses are probably the 2 best in the nation, and I think neither team will go that far this year.
Third.
Yep.
And I I added this to the pod because I don't know, I don't think I've sat down and watched the whole college football game in a while. Why do they glaze players so much? Like, they were like, we get to see Jeremiah Smith, the best player in college football, right after this. All right, Jeremiah Smith, the best player in football. They're going to look to get him the ball. It's like, obviously, in the NFL, they'll never say Justin Jefferson is the best player. They'll say one of the best players. Of course, they don't pick a side, but it sounds like college football, this guy is the best player in the nation. And then whoever the defensive guy was, they were also saying he's the best defensive player in football.
Because they have positional rankings, player rankings, rankings for the class that they're in. They're like all-star rated, and I don't think they really change it that often. But obviously you have Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams, which both did terrible on Saturday. And a lot of people are saying that Ryan Williams is only relevant for that spinny catch against Georgia and hasn't done a thing after that. And Jeremiah Smith has an early drop problem this year. I feel like I remember hearing them saying, like, Gus Johnson or whoever was in the booth with him saying, yeah, Julian Sayin doesn't see a lot of that in practice. He's like, what's going on? And yeah, it was a bit of glaze, a lot of glaze, I will say.
Yeah. All right. So we have that game. We have Bama losing to FSU and Florida State. Bama didn't look that good. What do y'all think?
Tommy Castellanos is the truth.
Yep.
I really, really
Yeah.
like the camaraderie that I saw with Florida State, especially when last year they had their
DJ
head coach was,
Uyunglele.
I mean, just because of how bad of a drop it was, he was a little bit on a hot seat. And when a player would make a mistake, there was support, there was constant just team camaraderie, which was awesome to see on the TV. And yeah, they looked a lot better than Alabama. They looked really good. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, FSU, what are they now? They're 14th?
They should not be
I don't
that
know where they
high.
are.
They should not be 14th. I think they should be ranked, but not at 14.
I mean, higher than ODU is a little crazy, but
I actually have a few problems with this AP coaches poll for week 2. Not about 1 or 2, because I'm completely fine with Penn State or Ohio State being at 1 and 2 wherever they are. But LSU being at 3 after winning by 7 against Clemson in a really close game. I'm okay with Miami being 5 because they were number 10, I think, last week, and they only moved up 5 spots, basically swapping with Notre Dame, who was 6. But Texas dropping down to 7, Clemson at 8.
it's just dumb.
Yeah, what do you mean? Texas and Clemson falling that far?
Yeah, Texas especially.
Oh, yeah, I think Texas should at least be in the top 5. I think
they lost to the number 3 team on the road.
By 7.
Yeah.
And played.
And Miami beat the number 6 team. I guess it was pretty handedly, but they're also at home and they were
7.
number 10 and now they're. Oh, well.
Or no, it was by 3.
It felt like it was, but they can't. They
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and South Carolina is number 10 from 13 last week, which I'm okay with that, because obviously Bama lost.
They didn't lose.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what Florida's doing ranked and moving up 2 spots after beating Long Island 55-0.
Yeah, they just blew out a bad team.
Exactly. I'm completely fine with Oregon being where they are because we played, and Penn State because they played a nobody. Michigan dropped 1 after beating Mexico State pretty solidly. They beat them 34-17. They moved Michigan down 1 after in place of Florida State. Bama dropped 13 spots, which is I'm okay with. They're 21.
Yeah,
they're 21 now. Oklahoma, Texas A&M didn't move. SMU moved down 1. Iowa State's moved up 6 after beating Kansas State. I guess they were the underdog in that game, and then they destroyed South Dakota. And live on the pod, the 49ers and Jawan Jennings reach agreement on a deal that will add $3 million in playtime incentives to the wide receiver contract. And now instead of earning $7.5 million this season. And
nice.
Yep, that's it. That's that. And
Indiana dropped 3 spots after ODU covered against them.
Yeah.
So I guess that means we looked okay, or at least we made them look bad. So there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Is that everything for college football?
Clemson lost. We kind of went over that a few times with LSU and stuff. Yeah. Nico Iamaleava is ass.
Who's that?
He's the dude that left Tennessee for $1 million to go to UCLA, and is ass. and got absolutely manhandled by Utah. And yeah, Utah looking good. They only played Texas Tech and Arizona State, so if they win those games, then they should be fine. But let's talk about Sam Levitt a little bit. Sam Levitt's going to be great this year, I think. But that's all. That's all I'll say about them.
All right. Let's quickly go through the MLB. I said this about Flavor Valdez.
In the intro, yeah.
Andrew, did you see the clip of him intentionally throwing a fast pitch
I saw
at his
multiple
catcher?
breakdowns of it. Yeah.
It's
I didn't know that was a
talking about
thing
it, yeah.
that happens, and I think that's absolutely insane.
That's like the first time it's happened. Like
Well,
ever.
usually, like,
Well, there's a name
when
for it.
somebody does cross, yeah, you cross the catcher.
Yeah, usually
But when it
it's
usually
an accident.
happens,
It's usually
an
an
accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
His body language
that
and
was
his
not
tone
an
of
accident.
frustration showed it wasn't. No,
Yeah.
it was 100% on purpose. And it was his fault. He told him to step off. He threw a fucking
Fastball down the middle.
Right down
he
the right
threw
in the middle.
fucking meatball.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, exactly.
a literally
got mad at the catcher.
Yeah. He got mad.
Yeah.
He was just mad, turned around, literally
Big dumb baby.
Exactly. They called
He
it
let up a grand
curveball.
slam.
Yeah, it was a grand slam.
Yeah.
And that's just a dick move because he could have hurt his catcher by doing that.
Did you hear what the catcher said after the game?
Yeah,
No.
he probably misheard the pitch
He said it was
comm.
just a miscommunication.
But
Yeah.
that was the
You could
lowest.
see the pitcher's or the catcher's reaction.
But that was the lowest.
Yeah, and then the pitcher turned around
Yeah.
to show his anger or whatever.
That
It
was
ridiculous.
the lowest attended home game that week.
Yeah, I think me and Ken saw the same video.
With Eric Sim.
I don't know exactly who it was, but it showed up on my For You page.
Is it
and
a
they
giant?
also
Is it a
broke
fat
down-
Asian guy?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I get a lot of that guy's content.
I love Eric Sim. Shout out Eric Sim,
He's
guys.
awesome. I see him in the batting cages a lot.
Yeah,
Getting
he
hit by
And,
pitches sometimes.
with
Or catching
momentum.
things.
And
Momentum.
Yeah.
Flavor Valdez's agent said that it was not purposeful, and you're insane to think that it was.
I'm
I
insane.
That's what
mean,
his agent said.
I think we're all insane here, allegedly per his agent.
Yeah,
I think him and his agent. Well, I think his agent's just trying to cover up. I think
yeah,
Flavor
so-
Valdez
I mean-
was insane.
I mean, clearly, as a pitcher myself, or a former pitcher, but I'm going to say that I'm still a pitcher because I'm not retired yet. But as a pitcher myself, only reason why I would cross up my catcher for that, I would never do that. Like, why in the world would that ever happen? I've definitely crossed up my catcher before because I forget my own own pitches. Like, I forget what I tell them. Like, 1 fastball, 2 curveball, 3 slider, 4
Yeah, but then
whatever.
like you do it, and then you like apologize.
Yeah.
You're like, oh crap.
Yeah, I
Also,
mean
you're
that's
both teammates. It's
yeah.
it's just a dick move.
Yeah. And like obviously they call like a 2, I throw a slider. I don't think it matters. It's the same amount of speed. It's the similar break. But he threw a fucking fastball when he was supposed to throw a breaking ball. I mean, and he threw it like right down the dick. So like if, he didn't want to do that, he didn't have to do that. So stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck the Astros, you trash can banging sluts. Yep. Ramon Anthony is strained his a little bit strain in his left oblique, I think I saw. He is on the IL and may be back for the playoffs. And yeah.
Good. What's your MVP and Cy Young prediction?
I've actually got a little bit more stuff. It's not written down. But Walker Buehler signs with the Philadelphia Phillies a few days ago. There you go, Andrew. He should be good in the playoffs. I think he'll do good in Red October. Yeah, and that's about it. That's
Third.
Yep. And the MVP Cy Young predictions with 3 weeks left. I think MVP for National League is actually getting closer now. It's getting tighter and tighter every day. But I think right now it's Shohei Ohtani. Kyle Schwarber on an absolute heater. 4 home runs in a game this past week.
I watched it live. It was
Legendary
pretty
stuff. Legendary stuff. Shohei Ohtani, obviously best player in baseball. Best player in baseball history, obviously. And in this generation. But I think it's Shohei Ohtani winning the MVP for the National League. For the American League, this one's hard because Cal Raleigh's putting up the best statistical catcher season of all time. But Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge. Like, yeah, I hate the Yankees. Yeah, I don't like Aaron Judge. But Aaron Judge is just going to be Aaron Judge. And I know Aaron Judge missing that time, having that injured list stint, really kind of like killed his MVP voting. But I think Cal Raleigh takes it. I think they give it to Cal because 51 home runs right now. He's like well over the catching. He's well over the home run leader, and he's the home run leader in all of MLB. So, I think he's got that. And Cy Young, Paul Skeens, and Tariq Skubal. Pretty easy to say.
Third.
Yep. Paul Skeens, best ERA of his career at a 2.05. Not the best of all time. I think the best of all time was Garrett Cole with like a 1.9, maybe less. Who knows? Drop it down. I'll look it up. But yeah, that's basically it.
All right. Let's go ahead. Go over to NBA. We don't have too much, but we do have one huge thing with Kawhi Leonard. Him getting paid $28 million off the books for doing a no-show event for Steve Ballmer's fake tree planting company. And obviously, this is a way to influence him to be on the team and to get around the cap penalty. It also came out that Kawhi asked the Raptors for $15 million off the books for him to stay in Toronto before going to LA in free agency. And also, since then, the league has come out and said they are putting an investigation out into these allegations. And Andrew and I was talking about earlier, we don't exactly know what the implications could bring to the Clippers and Kawhi and Steve Ballmer.
Yeah. Like, what are they going to do? Suspend him? You can't ban him from the league, can you? They wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Would they make Steve Ballmer sell the team?
I don't know if they have that power, especially when he's like a rich billionaire, and he also just built a stadium, and he's like the super fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a great basketball enjoyer.
He's actually good. He actually cares about the team, even though all billionaires something should happen to them.
Yeah, Kenneth, thoughts?
I don't know what it's about, but did he get paid under the table?
Yes.
$250 million.
Ooh.
Nope, $28 million.
28. I'm sorry.
$28 million.
Damn.
They basically
25, but I just got that wrong.
They gave him $28 million to do something for Steve Ballmer's fake company.
He went and planted a tree and showed one public appearance at like this fake charity thing, and then he said the appearance fee was that much money. but then it was kind of proven that that's just how he was giving out money. You know, a little
For free.
shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then he also came out that he asked the Raptors if he wanted to stay with them. He asked for 15 million under the table if he was going to stay at the Raptors.
Well, that's our next thing. Yeah. On that thing. For NBA.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Word. But yeah, I
NBA
think it's
officials
pretty
said
cool.
NBA is reportedly in quote panic mode over Kawhi Leonard and the 28 million aspiration deal, which aspiration was the tree planting fake company thing. So yeah, that is something. Also, did y'all see Angel Reese said she might request a trade out of Chicago
No,
No.
I don't.
because they're not winning enough.
Because it's not written down in the WNBA thing. I did see something about
she
Caitlin
might
Clark
request a
on
trade.
Twitter, but
What?
I just saw Caitlin. Not Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese.
Bird.
I didn't read it because I'm not interested.
All right. That's gonna bring us
We're good.
next.
I was on ESPN and the U.S. Open tennis started playing.
All right. Well,
You said the U.S. Open starting?
It played when I was on ESPN and I was just chilling on it.
let's get into our
quiz.
first quiz. This one, I just talked about Angel Reese. This is gonna be our first WNBA quiz.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start with one of y'all. All you have to do is name a WNBA team, and then it's gonna go to the next person. The first one, it's not say team within 15 seconds loses. Pretty straightforward,
Okay.
pretty simple. I have no idea who's gonna win. So I don't know who knows more.
I don't either.
Also,
I think it's pretty
take a guess. Whoever's closer gets the guess first. How many WNBA teams are there?
There's 16.
The answer is 10. So you get to go first.
What?
Your 15 seconds? Yeah,
There's
I know.
only
I
10
didn't know it was only
teams?
10. Yeah.
Oh my
15 seconds starting
Indiana
now.
Fever. Boom.
Okay. Andrew, 15 seconds starting now.
Chicago Sky.
Yep.
Los
All right,
Angeles
Kenneth,
Sparks.
yes. All right.
Minnesota Lynx.
Yep. All right. Kenneth.
Las Vegas Aces.
Yep.
Seattle Storm.
Yes.
New York Liberty.
Yes.
And it's over.
Who's our
how much
hometown
time do I
team?
have?
You have 5 seconds.
Washington? Fuck. I know it has something to do with Magic, I think.
And
Or Wizards or
you're
some shit.
over. Kenneth, how many more can you name?
Washington Lady Wizards.
I've got Connecticut. I don't know their. I don't know their. I don't know their
Forgot they
thing.
existed.
The Suns.
Oh, they're the Suns.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, I forgot
Suns.
that existed.
Atlanta has a team.
Yep.
They do. I didn't even know that. I did not know that they had a team.
And then that's how much? That's 9, right?
Actually, there is more.
I have no idea. I'm not counting.
I think there's actually 12 teams. No, there's 13. Okay, I don't know why there's 13. That's such a weird number,
Fantastic.
but
No, we're doing it.
there's one in Phoenix.
Let's go with. I don't got it. I don't got it.
The Mercury.
That's what it is.
Dallas. You know the Dallas team?
Stars?
Dallas Wings.
No,
Yeah.
that's their hockey team.
Dallas Wings. No, the Stars are the hockey team.
Dallas Wings is Paige Becker's team.
Uh-huh.
I know ball.
Yeah, I think That's it. Oh, there's also the Golden State Valkyries, which I didn't know that was existed.
I've never heard of that in my life.
They're irrelevant.
All right, and that's that. Kenneth, you win that quiz. But I have another
Boom.
quiz, which I put in the NBA segment, but it is Kenneth, I'm quizzing you on MLB, and Andrew, I'm quizzing you on NBA.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I didn't know how I was going to do this because I was going to do it based off the most recent championship series. But obviously, the MLB, the latest one, was almost a calendar year ago.
I know
So
that.
that would give a disadvantage to Kenneth. But I remembered his team won the championship, so he should be able to remember. So I'm going to ask y'all a total of 8 different questions each.
Ooh.
Andrew about the NBA Finals, Kenneth about the MLB World Series,
Ooh.
and whoever gets more than right wins. So
I
it's
want
gonna
that.
be like leaders from the series.
I'm not
in each
locked
game.
in anymore.
So this is by not per game, Andrew. This is total points throughout the series. That's the first question. Who scored the most points in the series?
Okay. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
NBA Finals. Yes.
Yeah.
Kenneth. Who had the most RBIs total in the World
Um,
Series?
I actually
I'd
know
want you actually notice. You notice it's
Yes.
Freddie Freeman.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I know
Yes,
it.
it is.
I'll
I
keep
love
a
that white
tally.
guy.
A little bit.
All right. Andrew, who had the most total assists?
Ooh.
I am gonna stay true, and I'm gonna go Halliburton.
That is correct. He did have the most assists, even though he only had, I think, like 2 game 7. Kenneth, who had the most hits?
I'm scared. I mean, it was Freddie.
That is incorrect. Do you want to have another guess for fun?
Let's go.
Soto?
No. Oh.
Oh. I
I'd
know.
say it's not
Thinking
Aaron.
outside the box.
Let's
not Aaron
go.
Judge, it's
Let's
not
go with Austin Wells. Why not? Just throw it out there.
No, it was Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, I forgot he went He went crazy that entire playoff run. You know, it's.
See, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
okay.
Disadvantage of not remembering because it was a year ago. But
Yeah.
you said you were. But
It's fine.
Andrew, who had the most rebounds?
Fuck. Was it Chet?
It was Chet.
Fuck yeah.
Chet had the most rebounds. Kenneth,
Miles
who
Turner can't
had
rebound.
the most runs? There's a tie between 2 players. You can only give me one name, and we'll see. You'll get it right if either. If you say either of these names.
Freddie Freeman hit a bunch of home runs. I feel like he would definitely be up there. I'll go with Freddie Freeman.
Nope, that is incorrect. The correct answers were Juan Soto and Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman also went crazy that entire playoff run.
All right. Andrew, who had the most blocks?
Wemby.
I wish he was in the finals.
Next
Should I
year.
think
I'll give
outside
you
the
that.
box, or should I say true?
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna go. Fuck, most blocks. I'm trying to go. I might just go who played the longest. I'm in between J-Dub or Chet or Siakam. I'm just gonna go Chet again.
As incorrect, it was actually Shea.
Ooh.
Shea had the most
Fuck
blocks.
me. How many?
I don't know. Actually, do I know?
Okay.
Or do I not know?
He came to my mind for a second, but I didn't actually think he was gonna get more
Shea
than
had
the guys
1.6
I
blocks
said.
per game, which I don't know how many that is total. Number 2 was Miles
Yeah, I
Turner with
get you.
1.4.
Okay,
All right, Kenneth, who had the most strikeouts?
Like pitching strikeouts or
Yes. Yes.
um. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, the series only went to 5 games, and Garrett Cole pitched twice in the series, so I'm going to go with Garrett Cole.
That is correct.
Ba-ba-bo.
All right, Andrew, who had the most steals?
I'm gonna go Shea.
No. I think you're gonna be mad at yourself for this. The correct answer for most steals was Alex Caruso.
Oh crap! That little white boy. I forgot about him.
All right. Andrew is 3 for 5. Kenneth is 2 for 4 right now. If he gets this right, then he will be tied with Andrew. Kenneth, who had the most home runs?
Freddie. This one's
That
actually
is correct.
Freddie. Yeah. He had like
The RBIs was Freddie as well.
Yeah,
Do that.
I know. I knew he went nuclear, but he was also
went sicko
hurt.
mode.
Yeah, he had like 5 straight home runs going into game 4, and he hit a home run in game 4, and I was happy.
Sure. Well, y'all each have 3 left. And
Uh-oh.
both of these are layups, so we can just run through this. Both of y'all tell
Let's do
me
it.
the MVP of the series. Finals
Shea.
MVP and World Series MVP.
Uh-oh. I wonder who
Andrew.
it could be. But me.
Kenneth.
Third?
Andrew. Who won MVP?
I said it. I said Shea.
Kenneth.
Freddie.
Yep. Correct. All right. 2 questions left. Y'all are tied.
I wonder if it was Tommy Edman. Boo boo.
Andrew, who had the highest field goal percentage, minimum 10 minutes played per game?
Minimum 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think like the final quarter of game 7, they had the end of bench guys, and one of them was like 100% from the field. But like the people actually in the rotation.
Third. You said it's a layup?
No.
Last one was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go. Fuck. I think I'm gonna go. Obi Toppin.
No, I think you're also going to get mad at yourself for this one. The correct answer is iHeart.
Ooh.
That was my second one. I was in between those two. But iHeart had a inconsistent game, or I mean, he had like 2 bad games where he just kind of sucked.
I'm going to assume my next question's ERA.
No ERA.
Oh, no ERA? Thank
No.
God.
Your question is, who had the most stolen bases?
Oh. That wasn't Shohei because he injured himself in game 1 and didn't steal again. I know Freddie Freeman stole a base, stupidly, by the way. I'm gonna say, I'm between 2 players, and they're both on opposite teams. And I'm gonna go with a guy that I've said before, and it's gonna be Austin Wells.
Third. That's incorrect. I think you might also be mad at yourself for this one. This guy is known for stealing bases.
Is it
He
Tommy Edman?
he, he comes from the Marlins once upon a time.
Oh my God, it's
Now on the
Jazz Chisholm.
Yankees, it's a
Fucking,
Jazz Chisholm.
I fucking hate him so much.
He sucks so much.
I don't know
He's
why
so
he's.
bad.
I don't
He's
know
such a shitter.
why I didn't think of him. I didn't even. I don't think of him when I think of the Yankees.
You don't even think about him, yeah. Why would you?
But I do remember him
All right.
stealing third base, second and third, like on back-to-back plays.
All right, one question left each. Hopefully, somebody gets one right and wrong, so we don't. So y'all don't tie. Okay. Anyways, Andrew, who had the most minutes per game in the finals?
Fuck. I'm thinking it's gonna be someone. Was it J-Dub? That's just a shot. I mean, I'm just keeping that. I don't know who it is.
Correct answer is Shea.
Damn, I was in between those two.
Kenneth, to win it all, there are two correct answers. Give me either of them. Who had the most saves?
Most saves in the series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a Dodger. Was it? I want to say there's two. Because I know the game 1 doesn't count as a save because we were losing and walked it off. Game 2, we were also losing, and I know game 5 it was Walker Buehler who saved it. I know Blake Trinan is him. It's Blake Trinan and Walker Buehler.
No, and oh wait, yeah, it was Walker Buehler.
No. It was
wait. You just gave me two guys.
I mean, you did say it was two guys. It was two people.
Well, you can only have one guess.
It's Walker Buehler then. I mean, obviously, it's just the easy answer.
Okay, now you have to guess who the other person is.
Who the
it's
other
not
person?
Really
It's not who I was. It's not on the Dodgers. Is it on the Yankees? Because I know Walker Buehler only pitched out of the bullpen once.
Who do you say the second guy was?
I said Blake Trinan.
Crichton?
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me who the other person is to win.
Well, I mean, Brewster Gradwell is not there. I want to say it's what's his fucking name? Because I don't think game 1 save counted. Game 2, I think we lost. Game 3, we lost one. Game 5 was Walker. Obviously, Walker won that. How many did Walker have? Did he have 2?
I'm not going to disclose that.
I mean, it's... Oh, Michael Kopech.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It's Alex Vicia.
You know, we have a lot of relievers that pitched.
So I'm gonna be cool and off the dome. Y'all have to tell me. Nope. look at if you look at the group chat, I just sent y'all the stats of number 2 through 10 in this leader for the NFL. You tell me who number 1 is, and I told you the stat on the person in first place.
Is it supposed to be
The same quiz as you.
So that's just okay. So
I
that's
cropped out who number 1 was.
that's the amount that
Andrew,
they
you
had.
seeing this? Yes.
Yep.
So you have to tell me the year, the stat in question, and the player. And y'all can text me individually.
Okay.
Okay.
I have Andrews. Might have to get shot clock here on you, Kenneth.
I don't need one because I think I've got it. I don't know if he was he hurt that year? I think he was.
Yeah, I think we need a shot clock here. 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it.
Seconds.
Fuck.
4 seconds.
Damn.
3.
Damn. I'm just gonna send
2,
it. I'm just gonna send it
1.
because I know
Okay.
I know he's hurt that year, but you know, yeah, we do it.
There is a winner.
Nah.
I will say that.
Nah.
Probably not.
The category.
I do not like what I think.
The category was actually rushing yards, guys. Both of y'all got it right.
Wow.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The player Andrew said was Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
Saquon Barkley
What did I do?
did not have 2,000 rushing yards.
Oh.
Over 2,000 rushing
Is that what it
yards.
says?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,027.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Even look at that.
Kinda said-
Oh, I did not see that. I didn't see your second text. That's unfortunate.
Kenneth said Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey has never had a 2,000-yard rushing season.
I literally was shot clocked. Okay.
No, it's Derrick Henry.
What? The correct answer is Derrick Henry. But Kenneth
I didn't
did
see
get the
the
correct year. It
2027
was
at the bottom.
2020.
Boo 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 boo.
I'll take
Kenneth
that.
wins off the year. Yep, that is that. Put Kenneth into his own game at the end there. So
Yeah.
it
felt good.
is it for pod topics, sports related, except we do have Tommy Fleetwood winning the US Open.
The tour championship, not the US Open.
The tour championship.
Yep. There you go.
Yep, there is that. And at Taste, you can go in and get yourself a turkey and brie sandwich on croissant. It features Granny Smith apples, brie cheese, our new sauce that has never been on it before. We got rid of our maple mustard aioli, which I preferred, but we now have honey house on the sandwich instead. And there's bacon and roasted turkey on croissant, like I said. I don't know the
That
price.
sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's banging.
I'm gonna get that tomorrow.
Not sponsored.
Well, we could be. We just don't try.
Some more Taste news. Our old general manager announced her engagement. What do y'all think? Oh, somebody left. What do y'all think's bigger, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, or JD?
I
JD's
think
engagement.
ooh, this is really tough. Because obviously one of them's better than the other, but the other is worse than the yeah. But I'd say Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, just by a little hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next, we have a birthday shout out to have. Today is Max Carnell's birthday.
Shout out to happy birthday, Max Cornell.
Happy birthday, Max Carnell.
It's his
Please tell
18th.
your dad to give us
Money.
all a Tesla. Yep,
Give us
because we shouted you out
access.
on the pod.
Give us access to NASA. No, that's
Yep.
asking too much. But like just give us a Tesla, please.
I don't think Andrew's coming back.
But boo boo. He just a baby.
So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about our fantasy draft that we
We.
never covered.
Mm.
Let's just say, if we had one mulligan, what we'd change. I don't think I would have taken Brock Bowers in the middle of the second round because I would have rather had the value of Kittle or McBride in the third or fourth round. But I still like my team overall. I also didn't really want Jawan Jennings, but I ran out of time, so I panic picked Jawan Jennings. But at least he got an extension now, so he's gonna play. I could have had Cooper Kupp or Jacoby Myers, who I both would have preferred to Jawan Jennings, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Kenneth,
I'd
what do you
say
think?
my mulligan would be not picking Travis Hunter.
Or do you know top of mind who else was there?
I'm looking at it now. It's Pickens, J-Mo, Worthy, Kelsey, Flowers.
Who would you have preferred?
Pickens, J-Mo, Worthy, Flowers.
Yeah, I think especially. No, yeah, probably all of them. I don't know.
mean, but Travis Hunter is starting at wide receiver and backup at corner. So we'll see how that works out.
Yep. And yeah, we also had our taste draft. One
Such
mulligan
a
I
scuffed
would
draft.
do. Let me think. I guess I don't really even know. I think my team is glorious, but I mean, I took a backup quarterback pretty early, but with it not being a super flex and only 10 man, there's still very good backup quarterbacks in the waiver wire. I could have gotten another good bench draft, but that's really nitpicky. I think my team's just that good that I don't really need them all again. But yeah, Kenneth,
I think my mulligan would be swapping out Jaden Higgins for Brandon Ayuk.
you took Higgins over IU.
Yeah, Jaden Higgins over Ayuk, but it's a good reason because kind of a mini handcuff to Nico. But I also feel like the seriousness of my draft. I went away from my comfort zone because at first there was no buy-in, and then after that, after the draft, we were like buy-in, and then everyone wanted to buy in, and I'm okay with my team. It's not awful. But I think Ted's gonna be good. I think my wide receivers are pretty solid. But I definitely mully my Jaden Higgins maybe pick.
Well,
But
Christian Kirk didn't practice today.
Yeah.
So Jaden Higgins might be wide receiver too.
Oh, he is. He is. He will be. He's
Only time will tell. And speaking of Ayuk, there was a trade in the Taste League that involved Ayuk was Drake London being traded to Andrew for JSN and Ayuk going back to Bilbo Baggins. How do you feel about that trade as someone who has skin in the game for both parties?
I mean, I like Drake London, but I also like JSN and Ayuk a little bit more. I'm not. I haven't always been super high on Drake London. I don't necessarily like to draft him in fantasy. But I also would not draft JSN. But if I had to choose, I'd rather take the JSN and Ayuk trade because Bilbo Baggins got rid of one player to Andrew, who doesn't have much bench depth in the wide receiver position, and Bilbo got rid of JSN or added JSN and Ayuk. Ayuk's going to come back late, but she has that bench depth now for when he comes back. And that's why I think she wins the trade, because of the bench depth there. And Drake London, I feel like, won't really help Andrew succeed to his fullest potential, especially when week 5 rolls around and DJ Moore is on bye and he has to start Austin Eckler or Stephon Diggs. So yeah. And he's got
Stephon Diggs shouldn't be a bad start according to you, though.
I mean, that's true, but it is what it is. I'd be saying stuff. But yeah, I'm okay with his team now, but he did get rid of 2 players that would have helped him for a slightly similar archetyped wide receiver, and yeah.
Yeah, I personally like it for Andrew because, especially, I mean, it's easier to say before the season starts and any injuries happen, but I'd rather get a better star player than have more depth because, I mean, you're not going to be starting Ayuk. If everybody's healthy, even if Ayuk was healthy, you're not going to be starting him. At least I don't know Megan's team like that, but maybe she is. I don't know who she's starting, but I think on my team at least I wouldn't be starting Ayuk if he's healthy. But obviously I'd rather have Drake London starting and JSN if it meant one of my bench wide receivers wasn't on the team anymore. So I like it for Andrew to bolster the top end talent rather than adding depth. But I do think JSN will be really good. I'm high on Sam Darnold, and I think he will feed JSN. I think Drake London will be a little bit better, but I think JSN will still be like that. But I do like it for Andrew, but I don't think there's any fleecing. Ryan said it was a fleece. Said Andrew was kind of mean for doing that.
Well, Ryan doesn't have good football takes.
No.
Especially from last year with his attempted trades with me, and it was just awful. But yeah, her starting lineup or her starting wide receivers would be JSN, Xavier Worthy, Jalen Waddle, Jacoby Myers, and her bench would be Tisla, Cup, Wan'Dale Robinson. But she's got pretty solid running backs, pretty okay running backs. And she could probably trade like Mark Andrews or Laporta for a pretty strong player.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think she's got work to do, but I think she's got a shot at being a good team.
And this is her first money league ever as well.
That's true.
So yeah, maybe she'll learn the hard way. Maybe she'll have beginner's luck, or maybe she's just locked in from the get-go.
Yep.
Only time will tell. And last thing we have is 10 of clubs. So if you want to go ahead and take the floor here, go through your Kenneth Club segment.
I will gladly. So a few weeks ago, last Thursday, me and Ben had a hand, and it was I had trip sixes, full house, trip six, and 2 5s. I had pocket sixes, and I had the trips plus the 2 5s, and Ben had a jack and a 5 to get the full house with two
And two
jacks
jacks,
and
three
3 5s.
fives.
Now, there was controversy. Obviously, Ben thought he won because he had the higher 2 pair, but I had the higher trips, and I'm 99% sure the 2 pair doesn't matter in the situation because the trips is better than the 2 pair, because you would kind of like dumb it down. So obviously you had the better 2 pair, but the trips beat the 2 pair, and obviously it's a full house, but I had the higher trips, and that trips would technically beat the pair of jacks that you have. So I think that's how it breaks down, because obviously you would think we would just split the pot, but then I'm glad we reviewed it. I'm glad it was reviewed. I ended up winning the hand, and yeah, I'm glad we know that now, because if we didn't, then that would suck. And
Yep.
Ben had a
I
poker
mean, it makes,
night. Oh,
yeah, I was just saying it makes sense for the full house that the 6 beats the 5. It's just annoying because obviously my 2
yeah,
pair of jacks and yours were
the
5s.
2 5s that were on the board
But I
too.
mean,
So
it
like,
makes sense.
yeah,
But it seems like every poker session I'm learning something new that I
exactly,
didn't
especially
think
like the
I
three
didn't know.
pairs.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And there was another thing last night. I don't know if you had left at that point, but I think you had left. There was um there was a pair of 6s on the board. I had pair queen with like a 3, and Chris had pair queen with a a king. So he won off higher kicker. He had the high card,
yeah,
but there was an ace on the board and it's best 5 cards. So he like raised $7. I called and then he beat me and he took all the money. And then they were dealing for the next hand. I was thinking about the hand. I remembered there's an ace on the community cards,
yeah,
which would make us push because ace would be the community high card and
yeah,
then our 2 pairs. So I told Jaden, he was like, "Oh, you're right." And then Chris, I didn't know how Chris was going to react. He'd be like, "Oh well, too late." He was like, he was actually like super apologetic, like I thought he did it on purpose. He's like, "Oh, that's so my bad. I did not realize." I was like, "No, I didn't realize that." So, and then they were like, "Well, we don't really know how much it was." So he just gave me back the $7 that I called with at the very end.
yeah,
So that was pretty nice. Even though he raised me for I think $4 on the turn, but I was fine with $7 back. I wasn't gonna
yeah,
be like actually. So
yeah,
yeah, nice by Chris. But now you know if both people have 2 pairs, the same pairs, and somebody has a higher kicker, but there is a even higher card on
the
the community
board.
cards, then that would make y'all chop.
Yep, that's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Um, and then you wrote down that on Monday that you had a poker night without the taste buds. How was
Yep.
that? I know there was some new faces there as well.
Yeah, I was I won. I won $4.50. It
Hell
was
yeah.
actually insane because I got down to $2.
Yep.
Well, we did that one. We did a $36 buy-in. I guess that was when you were there. I don't freaking remember because I had lost all $36. I bought back in for $10 because Andrew owed me $10 from slicing for
I
him taking his slicing shift.
I think I
I
might
went
have
down to
been there.
$2. Oh yeah, because
I don't know though.
yeah, I went down to $2 total. That's all I had in chips, and I was already $46 in the tank. And I
Yeah,
rallied back from $2 to $50 to profit,
I love that type of night. I love
making
that type of
$4.
night.
And then I played without you and Andrew because Andrew's in Atlanta. I forgot what you were doing.
I was probably working. I was working. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
Saturday night,
we
right?
played we
Yeah.
played early. Yeah, we played
Yeah,
like
y'all played
6.
early and I was like, damn, that sucks. And then I just wasn't gonna show up anyways. I actually went to a little bit of unplugged. I actually went to Dairy Queen with coworkers and a little friendly friend, but that friendly friend is gonna stay anonymous, obviously, for obvious reasons, because they're a fan of the
Yeah,
podcast. Probably they're a fan of the podcast, obviously. But
yeah.
yeah, that's
So
it.
yeah, I don't really remember how the night went without y'all, but last night I had on the river gave me the boat, and it was just me versus Lakin, and Lakin forgot we had to bet after the river card, so he just showed his cards, so I wasn't able to raise anymore after I got the boat on the river,
Ooh,
so I couldn't take him for any more money, so I just had to take whatever was in the pot already.
was that after I left?
Which I can't I can't remember if you were there or not, but
Me, it's fine.
because I had three, I had like queen. I think I had queen jack, and there were two jacks, and then the final card. Wait, no, there was one jack and then one queen, and then the final card on the river was another queen. So I had the boat with queen, 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 jack, jack.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh yeah. But then Lakin showed his cards, and I can take him for any more money, and then
yeah.
so I only won like $15. Also, do you remember when it was like I think it was Van versus Jaden, they had a lot of money in the pot, and then they showed their hands and they both had pocket queens.
Yeah,
That's insane.
that was crazy.
What are the chances that they both went to showdown and they both had pocket queen?
there's so many like chopped. Me and Van had the
Yeah, there
same
was.
cards twice.
You had the same cards back to back hands, same suit.
I did, and I would have won one of the hands. Or no, I did. That was literally yeah. And then I folded a 3 and a 7, and the draw was a 6, 5, and a 4. And I was so pissed because I folded that 3 and 7. I was literally gonna win so much money. But
Yeah.
it's okay. You know, you have those types of hands. That's why I usually play every hand, but I don't. It just depends on how the night's going. But there's some poker drama from last night. So somebody didn't pay a buy-in, and then I don't know how they did it when they paid him out, but they paid him out in full, and somehow $36 is missing. That's the buy-in for the night. I know I accused Andrew because he bought in twice. Maybe he forgot the second buy-in, right? That was the obvious. That was my only like logical solution. But then Andrew said that he was safe because I didn't really read the text. All I saw was the $36, and I didn't really read much after that. because I had slicing in the morning. And then Megan texts me saying, bro, why is this a big deal when Ryan didn't pay his buy-in and it's just him? Because coincidentally, it's just a buy-in. And who didn't pay their buy-in? Ryan.
Uh-huh.
And they paid him $40. $36 is missing. He had his chips pocketed the whole game. And walked away. $40. Never paid his buy-in. It said it there. Never paid. I don't know how we're that dumb. I think they subtracted the buy-in from when they paid him out. I'm not 100% sure how that went down, but you know, I feel like it was Ryan. I feel like some of it was a little bit of Lakin as well, because he may have miscounted his chips. Obvious mistake, and he was fine paying him. Me and Megan were not. Neither was Van, but we got to do what we got to do. I don't care. Maybe I'll skip a few poker nights because of that, because of just that, and it just sucks. I don't know, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta live. I mean, clearly, I don't know why I had to pay, because I bought in twice and I made out even. So I bought in for $56, left with $56, and don't know why I had to pay. And I was low-key gonna ask, why do I have to pay, when I literally asked, why do I have to pay when I broke out flat even?
Uh-huh.
And he never answered, because obviously he doesn't fucking care. And I'm like, okay, that sucks for me, I guess. So then that happened. But like, it's crazy. It's not that big of a deal. A little bit of drama. I'm just pissed that I had to fork out $7 that I'm not necessarily going to miss, but like $7 that...
How did Megan feel?
I mean, Megan was kind of pissed too, because she literally had attested counting for her chips. I even saw her count her chips. I counted my chips. Andrew helped me count my chips. Megan saw me count my chips. I counted my chips at least 3-4 times. So I don't know why that's a big deal. And clearly I made out flat even, so it's not that big of a deal either. But it's just stupid, and I think it should have just been the two people that obviously weren't necessarily, I think it should have just been Ryan and maybe Lakin with like some money, but mostly Ryan, because it's his buy-in. Because no way we're missing an exact buy-in.
Yeah, I don't think Jaden was foolish enough to give Ryan all of his winnings without remembering that he had to pay his buy-in, but I don't know, obviously Ryan's sus since he was hiding his chips the whole time, and you also were pocketing your chips.
Yeah, but that was that was partially. I actually really didn't know that I had that $2 chip in my pocket. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I had no idea. I felt it. I was like, what the fuck? And then I pulled it out. And then, yeah. But I didn't make any money with it. I lost it all. I ended up buying back in. So it's not like it really mattered. You know? So like, I still had that $36 buy-in, and I lost it all. I made all my money from that $20 buy-in. I didn't make a single dime, not even a single penny from the first buy-in. And
Yeah.
I don't know how or why I had to fork out $7 to help support Katie Hawthorne or Katie and Jaden because, somebody didn't pay their buy-in or somebody miscounted chips when I made it out flat even. So
Yeah, I think $37 is a lot of money to like miscount. So
exactly.
uh,
I mean, it's kind of stupid.
yeah, I mean, it sucks for Jaden, but like I said in the text, he's gonna have to like have like a pen and paper by the case, keep the case closed until somebody needs to buy back in. Then you write it down on the piece of paper, and they Venmo you, and then Jaden gets the chips out, and then whenever somebody wants to cash out, Jaden and them count it together, like out at the table, like by the kitchen counter, and then they show him their Venmo history to see that they sent him the original buy-in or buy back in, whatever, and then they can go. And then Jaden puts their chips back in the case so they're not circulating on accident or anything. I think that's what's just gonna have to happen since obviously we can't trust people to count their own chips. And I mean, maybe I mean there's a high chance that could have been a mistake and they're just miscounting on accident. But
Yeah, because I mean,
that's
like, if it's I know he said if it was like he doesn't want he doesn't want to pay $20+ out of his own bank account, and I respect that. It's just I don't think it was fair to the people that obviously there was no trouble in the past. I didn't have any trouble counting my chips the first time. The second time, he didn't count my chips the first time he paid me out. He didn't count my chips anytime. He never counted my chips. Like anytime we cashed out. So like, and I feel like that should have been the trust thing. And obviously, it sucks to say that, oh, so and so's safe because I counted the chips. Obviously, you're safe, but I respect it. It's just I feel like it's unfair for me and Megan, at least me, because I made out flat even. It's not like I made money. It's not like I lost money. I just made out flat even. That's just my case, and that's my take on it. And I feel like there's definitely people. I know Van they rounded up for because he had a lot of chips, and Lakin said, or they said that Lakin miscounted because probably did, and he even kind of admitted to it because he probably miscounted. So like that was probably at least like $15. And Ryan was probably the rest or some, because there's just no way that 5 people stole money or didn't count money properly. And that's also on Jaden too. Like, did he put his buy-in, which I'm assuming it's hard to like point the finger at him, obviously, because he is the host. He's got all the money in there. But I mean, it's just kind of dumb that I had 5 people count. I had like 3 people count my chips, so it's okay. Not that big of a deal. But I obviously paid him. No cold blood towards him, towards anybody. I just want to have fun, gamble, and have fun with people that I'm friends with, and just hope that it's good from now on, because if it happens again, I'm probably done playing poker at Jaden. So like, I already don't want to play half the time, and then that probably kind of makes me don't want to play again. But it's okay. I'll probably be there next time, so it don't matter.
Heard.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah. And on that note, it's gonna wrap up our pod. I hope you guys are ready for some NFL football. I know we are.
Oh yeah.
Next time we speak to y'all, we're gonna have a whole week of NFL football behind us, whole week of fantasy football done, another week of college football, and maybe we'll see what happens to Kawhi Leonard in this next week.
And hopefully we see some MLB action. MLB playoff action will be ensuing. The playoff push. Going to be electric.
Yep. Kenneth, give us one guaranteed lock of the week, anytime touchdown score. Right now on the spot.
Right now on the spot. On the spittity spot. Jahmyr Gibbs. Nope. It's gonna be Saquon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Saquon.
For me, I'm gonna say James Conner against the Saints.
But if you want to get crazy with it and go super plus odds, go Mark Andrews. First
you think he's gonna redeem himself against the Bills?
First time touchdown scorer.
I do have US dollars on Jake Ferguson first touchdown scorer tomorrow. So
I need to start placing my bets. I'm gonna bet at least $50 to $100 tonight.
Okay.
Or today.
Gamble responsibly, kids.
Yeah.
Know when to stop. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all. Hopefully
within your means.
Hopefully Bryson DeChambeau makes that ball in that cup so I can win that underdog Bentley. That $326,000 underdog Bentley that's sitting in his house right now.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Taste Buds podcast. We'll see you next week. And as always, stay tasty.